welcome and welcome back. I am really excited to be here today to kind of do a funnier video. Last week we had a bit more of a serious discussion, and so I thought that this would be a good time for some laughs. I know I could use them, I'm sure a lot of you could as well. So we're just doing something lighthearted today. I also figured, why not? Because I have a weird tendency on my channel to kind of dig into Mattel and just like talk about their quality and like issues with them more than I do MGA. So like, why not just absolutely go full throttle and roast some Barbie Fashionistas? Because there's plenty of them to choose from, and some of them are really bad. So that's what we are going to be doing today. All of this is my opinion, and I am kind of amping it up just for the joke, so I don't feel this strongly really about any of these fashions, but it's significantly funnier to talk about it with like a little bit more rage than it is to just be like, that's not really great. So don't take anything personally. If you like some of these Fashionistas dolls, that's totally good. Let me know in the comments which ones you hate the most, but we're just gonna have a good time today. I do want to say I'm not going to be discussing the quality of the fashions because overall Fashionistas quality isn't stellar. So I'm not going to be talking about the quality, I'm just talking about the designs themselves. And all of the videos on my channel are really made for adult doll collectors. I cannot promise that every joke I'm making is going to be kid-friendly, so keep that in mind. But with that, let's get started with the first Barbie Fashionista. Technically, I don't think this is actually the first. I'm pretty sure there were some that were Fashionistas before they started numbering the dolls. But this one is doll number 1, and Mattel really said, let's make our number 1 doll the number 1 worst. You can make black and white mix and match patterns look really cool. Like, it can be kind of Alice in Wonderland vibes, a little bit trippy, that kind of thing, and it can be a fun outfit. But when you make it this silhouette and then give her the pink accessories that she has, it just looks like an office worker who's trying to like low-key insinuate that she might do drugs on the weekend for fun. But really, she just sits at home with her cat. I just called myself out. Anyway, it's not a good look for her. Literally number 1. It's so bad. They didn't get very far before they made a mistake again. This is Fashionistas doll number 6. And I used to work at Justice. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a clothing store for like young to tween-age girls. And this shirt that she's wearing is the shirt that was on clearance at Justice because even young children didn't want to wear this. It just doesn't look good. Like the donuts with the frilly bottom and then the asymmetrical frilly skirt and the pink little purse. I don't like any of it. I have questions about how old this doll is supposed to be. Like, if you're older than 3, I feel like this would not be a cute outfit on you. Like, unless you're a literal baby, this isn't it. Why Barbie is dressing like a baby, I don't know, but it isn't fashion. This doll. Out of all the dolls, this one might be the one that made me feel the most actual anger, because there's no reason for this dress to exist. Jersey dresses, they're not my style. I feel like you can kind of tell that's not necessarily my style, but they can look cute. They can be fine. Can I just say, like, whoever cut this dress clearly doesn't know how to measure, because the back is like an inch longer than the front, and it's not a high-low dress. There's no gradient to it. It's just chop, chop, chop. It's awful. It looks like it's poorly made, poorly put together, and this could have been a cute outfit, but they just went, no, let's ruin it. And I'm mad about it. I know I just said that the last one made me the most angry. I'm gonna say that about pretty much all of them, realistically. This one I think is unique because you're gonna see a couple of dolls on here that came with extra fashions that I'm really just talking about one outfit that's bad. This doll has the unique distinction of all of her clothes being awful. First, she has a galaxy dress, which I know is kind of like overdone now. It did used to be a trend, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt for that. But it's like galaxy done in the worst human way possible. It's not like the cool nebulous patterns. It's just like weird little planets. So that's a look. And then her shirt and leggings and the outfit that she's actually wearing, I think the best way to describe it is that it's everything that was wrong with fashion in the early 2000s. Like, there are some things that came out of that era that are coming back in, and like, it's cool and you can make it trendy and fashionable now. But these are the things that, like, we shoved into a dark closet at the end of the early 2000s era, and they are never supposed to see the light of day again. There is no reason that these needed to be made. I don't know why Barbie reached into that abyss and decided to bring that crawling back, but I want it to go away again. I want it to go away. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This doll is another one that had her fashion packs, or her, like, extra fashions, and those look fine. They're not my favorite, but, like, they're perfectly acceptable clothes. But what is she wearing? Like, why? They said, what color should we make this doll? Like, what should her color scheme be? And then someone just said, how about all of them? She has neon pink tights with shorts, which I don't hate as much as some people do, but it is a questionable fashion choice. And then neon yellow shoes. And then I guess because they were like, oh, everything is plain so far, we should throw a pattern on her somewhere. They really said, she's wearing a bow on her headband, let's put it on her shirt too. Why not? Everything about this looks awful, and I want to know who did this because I need to have a talk with you. Like, I'll be gentle. We're not going to fight, but I need to have a talk with you. This girl. So I'm going to be honest. I kind of relate to her because she looks like she doesn't know where she is or what she's supposed to be doing, and that is how I feel a lot of the time. So I kind of sympathize with her, but I feel like I at least look a little bit better doing my confusion nonsense. From the waist up, she looks like she's a business casual office worker. Like, it's not super formal, like you don't have to have a blazer, but she's business casual and that's totally fine. We can live with that. Then she has a rainbow polka dot pencil skirt, and you can do rainbow, you can do polka dots, you can do rainbow polka dots. I'm not mad about any of that. However, I do think that it just looks ridiculously clowny with the scale of the polka dots. And instead of doing kind of like a clown core thing and leaning into that and making it fashionable, they paired it with the business casual look, like the pencil skirt and like the prim and proper on top. And as if that wasn't enough, they decided to give this girl sneakers because she doesn't know what dress code she is dressing for. Someone please help her. Compose myself. Breathe. There's no reason that this girl needed to mix plaids. Like, plaid can be a fun material. Like, you can do a lot with it. There's no reason that she needs to do this. Especially with, like, the plain shorts and then the boxy t-shirt. It looks like she got up and decided to pick one set of pajama bottoms and then a different pajama top to wear, but then also paired it with strappy heels, because I guess that's how fashion works. This next girl, they did absolutely dirty because she has got beautiful hair. I love the cut. I love the length. I adore the color. The base for this doll, perfection. Beautiful. Everything layered on top is not it. I know that when this doll came out, and then kind of now as well, denim was like a huge trend and it's still very popular, but why? Why this way? It's patchwork denim, but instead of the patchwork being in any sort of like cohesive pattern or like placed in a purposeful way, it's just scraps of denim that they had from other outfits that they frantically sewed on top of each other in the hopes that it would look like it's a fashionable dress. In the end, when they found out that the dress that they had was just a shapeless sack of random denim patches, they said, you know what'll fix this? Let's just gather it at her stomach with no belt or anything. Like, this is denim in the shape of a vaguely gathered potato sack, and she deserves better. Justice for my girl. God. Okay, this one might be a little bit touchy, so I'm sorry in advance. But I have been smaller than I am currently. I have been bigger than I am currently. I'm kind of like a mid-size gal where I'm not plus size, but I'm definitely not skinny. So I feel like I have a little bit of room to talk on this, but there is a really big issue in terms of plus size fashion in that there's only a few styles that like are easily found that are plus size. Like, you can pretty easily online find retro plus size clothing. If you go to plus size fashion stores, you can find tents. But it's really hard to find like fashionable plus size clothing, which is a travesty and an issue in and of itself. But we're not talking serious stuff this video. I just am bringing that up because this girl's outfit, this is a curvy fashionista, and this is everything wrong with plus size fashion. They looked at her and they said, okay, well, we don't want the print to be like too jarring. She can't get like a leopard print or anything like that because that's too much attention. We'll just give her competing sizes of gingham because for some reason that's better. And then even worse, like, I'm not saying that as a plus size girl you need to be cinching in your waist, because you don't. If you want to wear a baggy t-shirt, rock it. You look fantastic, girl. But I don't think that many people out there are thinking, you know what I want to do today with my outfit is make my waist the biggest part of my body. And with this doll, that's exactly what they did. They gave her one ruffle on the bottom of her skirt, said that's not enough. Let's add another one at her waist so that her waist is the widest part of her body because of the clothing. And it's just like, Why? They did it again, and this one makes me even more upset because this doll's other fashion, cute, good stuff. She's got a fun metallic hat on. She's got some fairly basic, like, platform strappy sandals. I can vibe with that. That's good stuff to me. Even her jersey dress with the mesh sleeves could be so good. But the same person made this and said, oh, there's another jersey dress? I know how to cut those. No, you don't. You don't know how to cut these, and I am mad about it. I'm sorry for yelling, but, like, why do they have to keep doing this? There's no reason that the back needs to be so much longer than the front. Like, ah! Okay. This next girl, I swear to God, this doll came out of my computer screen when I first saw her and punched me in the face. She is the reason my actual glasses are broken right now. Because what is going on with her? I'm so confused. She's got like a very together ballerina bun. I know it's kind of hard to do a messy bun on dolls, but hers is very, very prim and proper. And then she has, for some reason, a like off the shoulder or one shoulder denim ruffle top. And then she has what appears to be just a beach cover-up on the bottom. Denim and beach cover-ups, that's the hot new trend this season. And then she has heels that are super chunky around the ankle. And it's just like, every single one of these items of clothing feels like it was taken from a different girl's wardrobe. And I'm pretty sure every single one of those girls, I would have a personal problem with. This one's very similar to the doll with the Donut Justice t-shirt. Except here's the thing. Is that this is on a petite Barbie Fashionista doll, and I think that already petite women can have trouble finding clothes that make them feel their age. When you fit perfectly into children's sizes, it's very hard sometimes to find adult-like looking clothing that fits you well and makes you feel good about yourself. So what did Barbie do with their petite doll? Put her in children's clothing. This doesn't look like Barbie. This doesn't look like a Barbie fashionista. This looks like her little sister, but that's not what they were trying to do, and I have issues with it. And then to try to make her look a little bit more grown up, instead of pairing her with the trainers that this 12-year-old should be wearing, they gave her high heels. That doesn't fix it. You needed to redesign this. Like, it's... high heels are not a solve-all. Okay, this is the last one. I literally need a water because I've been yelling so much. And I have a lot of feelings about this girl. Again, I think this one's worse because her base is so good. Her braids are gorgeous. She's got some super fun glasses that I feel like are very trendy right now. But this outfit, why? It looks like pajamas. I'm not gonna say it's the print's fault entirely. I don't like the print, but I do think that it is better than some other ones that we've seen. My problem is that this could be so easily fixed. Right now it looks like PJs. Like, this girl is ready to curl up in bed with her cat and a book and just go to sleep. And that's fine. That's a look. It's not what fashionistas do. Like, this is not a pajama line, but it's fine. My problem is that if you had just cropped the shirt or maybe given it a different neckline, this would be a fit. Like, can you imagine if this shirt hit like right at the under boob? This would be beautiful. Like, again, the print wouldn't be for me necessarily, but I could absolutely appreciate it and see it and think that it's a good look. But that'd be way too much effort to cut all that. No, we'll just give her another shapeless box. She's fine. She's going to a pajama party, but she's fine. So, that's where we're ending today. There's no good way to come down from my high here. Like, I'm mad now. But it's the funny kind of mad. For me, at least. I hope that you guys are also entertained by this. I'm sorry to any headphone users out there if I got a little bit too loud at some points. I just feel very strongly about these things. So yeah, that's all we've got for today. That is all that my throat or my brain can handle. I hope that it did make you guys laugh. It did cheer me up looking at these and just kind of making fun of them. My dad always tells me, because he's an idealistic person, he's like, don't make too much fun of these dolls. Like, don't say things that are too negative because companies might see your videos. And like, Mattel is not gonna see my videos, but if by some miracle they do, it was nice to have you around for the one video. I'm sure they are not gonna come back. That's okay though. We had fun. But yes, let me know down in the comments how you felt about these fashionistas. I'm sorry if I offended you, but let me know. And then which ones you absolutely cannot stand the most, because that's a fun thing to focus on. In any case, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, your night, whatever it might be, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, y'all!